Yeah.
Okay. There we are. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the goddamn show. We're short a couple people. Dan will not be here because he's still off fist fighting brown bears.
As you do.
As you do. And Tyler. Yeah, Dan did die in the end, Bert. Tyler.
He fell in the toilet.
Sank straight to the bottom. But yeah, Tyler, I'm guessing he's caught up with work stuff because he works late too. So that's my guess. So hopefully Tyler will show up soon. But we're going to play some Pathfinder.
Cool.
Pathfinder 2nd edition.
Remastered now.
Yeah, the 2nd edition part 2. Pathfinder 2 part 2.
The
Part
squeakquel.
Yeah.
Look, it made my Barbarian better. I'm not complaining.
Okay, that's fair. So last time, what would you say? Rowan and Grung are off recuperating somewhere, leaving the four of you to pick up the broken pieces of Bitey from the swampy swamp muddy water after you just murdered the fuck out of a giant ass spider. Everyone take your hero point.
Oh, yeah. I'm still full up.
Mm-hmm. And Basil, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Basil, as you're there patching up Bitey a little bit, you hear somewhere in the distance in this little goblin village a crunching noise. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Bitey eating his own rib.
No, it's not Bitey this time.
Oh.
But
Okay.
Basil, as you kind of look around and you let the sound kind of direct you, you realize it's coming from this little hut off in the corner, the bottom left on the map.
Okay. This is immediately after the combat, right?
Why don't we say it's like an hour after the combat? You all had a moment to kind of
Okay.
rest, recuperate.
If that's the case, I can do healing. I'll just roll it once for everyone.
Okay.
I'm guaranteed to get a success. So
Okay.
everyone can heal 21.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Who all was hurt?
Well, definitely Bitey, and I'm going to click on the heal button for Bitey.
Okay.
And pretty sure Stan hurt. Dan was hurt a little. And Grung was hurt a little. No, Grung was not hurt. Let's go ahead and click that heal button on Dan too. All right, so it looks
Yeah, I
like
thought Dan
Jake's
was pretty hurt.
he's not showing hurt right now. So Jake's a little hurt, and Bitey is like 3/4 hurt,
Yeah.
Okay.
or 3/4 or a quarter hurt. Whatever way the math goes, he's got like 75-ish% health.
Last half quarter hurt.
It's fine.
Mhm.
Most of my organs are back in me. That's good.
That's what counts.
You only need most of them.
Yeah, just
Sure.
push the poop snake back in your stomach, and you're good to go.
Just don't sit in a hot tub for a while.
Oh yeah, that's how you get infections.
Well, no, because if you sit on a jet, it'll just suck it right back out.
Oh.
Didn't you ever see that 1,000 Ways to Die episode back in the olden days?
I haven't seen any of those.
Oh my
What
god.
was it? Spike TV?
I watched those at way too young of an age.
Nice.
Didn't have an effect at all.
None.
I don't want to talk about it.
But yeah, it's about an hour
Well,
after you
all
do
this
your
healing.
Bitey, I already applied that healing
I
to you.
see that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I hear the crunching, so Basil's gonna run over to investigate. They say, "I hear crunching, guys."
Bitey will sneak over.
Okay, go and roll your sneak. Tonight's episode is brought to us by High West Double Rye. Yeah,
I got 23.
not bad.
I've got a strawberry Izzy.
Oh, look at you living on the wild
Yeah.
side. Isn't that one of them probiotic drinks?
No, it's just like lower sugar.
Okay.
It's like 14 grams of sugar instead of like 30, 40, whatever a normal soda is.
Nice. One of Bert's chickens is named Bitey. So yeah, it's Joe. It's diet soda for people who are too cool for diet soda.
Yeah. I don't like diet, zero, anything.
I don't
I can
mess
taste-
with zero
taste
sugar.
it.
I'll drink diet,
Yeah.
but not zero sugar. Zero sugar upsets my stomach.
I don't like any of it. All tastes gross.
Yeah. So Bitey, you start sneaking.
Tastes like
Basil,
lies.
you run up, and as you move up to this, the crunching is louder. What did you get for that perception test? Was that a 20-something?
I got a 23.
23? And as you get even closer, the normal kind of muddy funk of the goblin swamp village is slightly overpowered with a real astringent, like a vinegar kind of smell. What's everyone doing? So we know Bitey's sneaking. We knew Basil's running up there. Akuro, Afa, what are you two doing?
I don't like smelly things, so I'm considering going in the opposite direction, but still pondering.
Okay.
I'll have my elemental aura up, but I'll be hanging back at a distance.
Okay.
Is there like a door or anything?
Yeah, there's a door.
I'm gonna knock on it.
You knock on the door. Hold on! And you
You
hear...
need help?
You call out if you need help, but it's quickly drowned out by the sound of like wood scraping on wood as the door swings open. And standing there is a goblin. Hang on a second. Oh, what the hell are you doing? As
We just
you
killed your
see,
big spider.
there's a goblin
Does
eating
he
on a
have pickles?
giant ass pickle. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Good pickle.
He looks like
and,
he's eaten too many in his life. He's just old.
and
That reminds me
Bitey,
that I have pickles upstairs. Yes.
you may recognize this as the village chef, Toenail.
Toenail, you're okay.
Holy shit, Jörg, what the fuck?
There's a big goddamn spider in your village.
What?
Yeah.
Listen,
Something. Susan read a book, and you know how that goes.
it's never good. Susan read that fucking book,
Mm-hmm.
and I just knew things were going to go sideways, so I had just managed to get in a shipment of pickles. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to live that pickle life. And I closed the door and latched it. I've just been in here eating pickles.
That sounds like a good plan.
I'm
Where'd
almost out
everyone
of
else go?
pickles. Oh. Yeah, they fucked off.
Oh, well. That's what
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah. Yeah, they went away. They went with, after the fucking weirdo, like, the emo kid showed up and then they left because we beat them up and then they came back again and then they talked with Susan and then Susan's just like, yeah. And then Susan and the emo kids all left and then,
Emo kids?
yeah. Like a bunch of tall, long shanks and they've all got like these cloaks and these dark hoods, and they're all like like making hissing noises and like just being dicks.
Right. I heard they were snake people or something.
Oh no, they're regular ass Longshanks, but they got mad boners for snakes or something.
I mean,
And they got that little red fucker that hangs out with them.
Oh yeah. I think some of us might have seen him once.
Like little red, like flying red.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't like that thing.
Nah. At first they came after Susan, and then Susan beat them back. And then the fucking, emo Longshanks showed up, and they all tried to fight Susan. But, they can't stand up to Goblin Might. Plus, Susan, she did that dangerous reading, and she had, like, spider stuff. And so beat them back. And then they came back again, but they did the talking with Susan. And everyone else left. But I'm like, fuck that noise. I ain't about that life.
Well, I think we found some of the other. We got Sexy.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I didn't know what was happening, so I accidentally killed an 8 hat.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's fucking
But she'll be
cool.
with me always, though.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I remember. Which ones did you kill? You say, Stinky's over there, Sexy's over there. Yeah, Gloves, Gummo, and Nelly, you all killed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, shit. Oh, anyway, great seeing you. And he goes to
Yeah.
close the door.
Aoife, it's a good thing that Hat was the one that made you a hat, because if Gloves had made you a glove out of the beaver, I don't know what that would have been.
I don't want to think about
It would have been a
sticking
beaver
my
skin
paw
glove.
up a beaver's butthole.
Of all the
All right.
places.
It would have kept your hands very warm.
Could have been the tail, like a mitten.
Oh, there you go. Take the tail off, hollow it out.
It's like those fingerless gloves, like the arm warmers.
Yeah, be like wearing
Yeah.
an oven mitt.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
At the very least, one of those foam sports fingers.
There you go.
Yeah.
With the beaver tail glove, you would be really good at slapping people.
Yeah, actually.
Building the
And
concept
building
in my head
dams.
already.
Oh, excuse me.
Good
Bless
God.
Sorry. That snuck up on me real bad.
And then
Ninja sneeze.
Toenail swings the door open real quick again. Oh, here, you can take this. And he hands you a small burlap sack that's just soaking wet. And then closes the door.
Okay, what's in the burlap sack?
8 pickles.
Who wants pickles?
Okay.
I don't eat.
No.
Sorry.
Basil, what would pickled basil be like? Is that where we get basil very drunk?
I think
We
so.
get basil drunk.
My connection's cutting out. I didn't hear what you said there.
Oh, no.
I was just wondering if we could get basil drunk and pickle him. What would pickled basil be like?
That's probably what happens if you just like put too much vinegar on his roots.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're at the bar. We're just pouring it on your roots.
Yeah.
Drink up, buddy. Drink up.
No, you pour a bunch of vinegar on Basil's roots and he wakes up in the morning. I guess it's the cucumbers that have the bumps. The pickling process doesn't give them bumps. Never mind. That was a
No.
terrible joke. Science. Fucking science. I
Yeah.
miss the old days before they had to actually use cucumbers for pickles, where you could just go out and pick pickles fresh off a tree. That's where it was at.
Yeah.
Damn GMO pickles.
I mean, they pickle so many things, but why doesn't anybody ever pickle the cucumber?
Right? Oh, I mean, really, cucumbers are just raw pickles.
Mhm.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, so he just hands you a burlap sack with 8 pickles.
It's medium rare pickles.
I'll if nobody else wants them, I'll hang on to the sack of 8 pickles.
The only good pickle is a deep fried pickle.
Deep fried
like
pickles are good.
Fried pickles, yeah.
Like pickle chips, deep fried
Yeah.
pickle chips. Those are good.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, and he pokes
I'm
his
gonna
head
eat some
out.
of that big old
pickle and just
spider.
pocket it.
He pokes his head out again. Listen, if you're all looking for those fuckers, they went that way.
Oh, yeah. That's
Okay,
handy.
thanks. My name's Basil.
Hi, Basil. Oh, come here.
What?
Thing you're not Dill.
Can I have one of your leaves?
Gonna make a
Sure.
cocktail out of them.
We'll painfully pluck one off and give it to him.
Thanks. Want to eat fancy tonight, like a French shank. French shank is a French lawn shanks, just so everyone's aware. As he closes the door again.
Okay.
That's how you know he's a chef.
Yeah.
Fancy.
So yeah, he pointed you the direction to go. You can certainly
Okay.
talk with him more, but that's all the information that the GM's going to freely give you.
How many people were there that were liking snakes?
What?
Oh.
As he opens the door again. Are you talking to me or one of your friends?
Yeah, you said you saw snake people.
I
How
don't
many
know.
were there?
There's like 20 of them.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And now all the goblins are with them too. All the village went with them along with Susan.
Hey, we just need to talk to them and convince them they're not spiders. It's easy.
Well, good luck with that. I didn't even try. I said, you know what?
You're gonna eat some goddamn pickles.
I'm going to eat some goddamn pickles because these fuckers are acting weird.
It's fair. This is why I don't hang out in town. Weird things happen in town.
It's true. But I'm lazy. I don't like walking. You know what I do like? Pickles.
Yeah.
That's fair. I like basil.
You are Basil.
I am.
You eat the basil?
No, I just like it.
It's like that question of like, if you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself, or is it if you're a donut?
I don't really care for hot dogs.
I don't either. Well, Chuck doesn't.
Yeah.
Toenail does.
Hot dogs are all right.
All
Hot
right,
wings are
well,
better.
I guess we should go after them. Maybe. Or
We should take a
go
nap
back-
first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We
No one's
might
staying
also
in these
wanna-
other rooms, so yeah.
Or you know, we could always. I mean, I do want to go after them, but also, should we maybe go back to the monks and just let them know that they
Oh,
had
yeah, they
a
asked us
Fighting
to
snake people.
clear all the
Yeah.
spiders out.
yeah, and there's
No,
some, spider temple
um,
under their temple.
Grung, Grung told him.
Oh, that's where he went.
Oh yeah, we did do that. Okay. Yeah,
Oh, we did,
Grung
yeah.
went back and forth.
Forgot.
So if we're gonna rest up for a bit, I'm gonna tear some of these roofs off and make a nest. Anybody want a nest?
Good.
Sure.
You all,
All right.
you all need something to eat?
Yeah.
What do you
No,
got?
there's a big spider right over there. I'm good.
Got any fish?
Yeah.
Plenty of fish.
Oh, fuck up a fish.
I'll cook you a fish meal.
Do you like pickled fish?
It's not even pickled. You only pickle herring, and nobody likes pickled herring. Yeah, you just, you know, it's a silver plate.
Silver plate.
No, it costs a silver for each meal I cook you.
Oh.
I don't cook for
Oh.
free.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Jurga's just gonna scavenge with survival for some foods.
I can hand over a silver.
Okay. Yeah, you hand over a silver. Yeah, the rest of the village is empty. It's very much a goblin village, so everything's kind of damp and dirty, but there's plenty of spaces for you to rest for the night. Kuro, you can certainly make yourself a nest out of some of these thatch roofs. And probably like 30 minutes later, Aoife, out comes Toenail carrying a big wooden platter, and on it is a very nice looking meal of fish and chips.
Ooh.
Some nice deep fried. Like, listen, normally you use cod, but the lizard folk, they're not trading cod, so it's catfish. It's fried catfish. Plenty of taters still. So you got fries. I gotta tell you though, it's not my best. I'm fresh out of my secret ingredient because I was using it for the pickle brine.
What's your secret? And what? I don't.
Toenails.
Can I ask what you? Oh, shame. I'm gonna tip him another silver.
There you go. Enjoy.
Is it catnip?
The lizard folk don't have fish
Oh.
because there's a kraken in the sea that we need to go get because a vampire guy let him out that walks in circles.
That is a lot of information. Okay.
We're trying to fix it, but now we're tricking down goblins with the book and emo
Yep.
people. But I think it's all related.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh. Yeah, that's
We're
fair.
also trying to stop my dad from killing a bunch of people logging the forest.
You all are very busy.
Yes. I put my
Yeah.
head in a portal and I don't know where it went to, but it was a scary place. And then I pulled my head back and it changed colors. The
Wow.
portal, not my head.
When did
Okay.
you do that?
When you were definitely not releasing that one guy from prison.
Oh, I like releasing
did do
people
that.
from prison.
We also saved an orphan with a demon in his head.
Yes.
Nice.
Is he still at the
He
Monks.
is.
monastery?
Yeah.
We
Basil still
inadvertently
sleeps
left
with the light
him
spell
behind.
at night.
What's that?
Basil still sleeps with the
That's
light
fair.
spell on
You never
every
know
single
when-
night. Ever
you never know
since
when
he
he's
heard
gonna
about the
show
Shadow
back
Maiden
up.
that wants to plug his leaves.
What else? Yeah. No, Toenail doesn't got a lot of information. He really is very much about his food and staying in his little shack and pickles. But yeah, Aoife, it's actually a very good meal. Very well cooked. Far above what you were probably expecting for goblin cuisine.
I can dig it. I'll have to come back at some point.
Yeah. I got a bunch of notifications. None of them are from Tyler. That
Whack.
guy. He must be working extra late tonight.
Hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, Toenail will leave you all to it. You've really got free run of the village tonight. It is an entirely uneventful evening, so you're all welcome to hit them long rest buttons.
Okay. Is there a village in like disrepair or anything after all the fighting?
Mainly after Jake's nest building.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's the most kind of damage. Like a few roofs have some holes.
Before I go to bed, then I'm gonna cast Helpful Woodland Spirits and just have them go out into the forest and like get just random stuff and start
Sure.
hatching things.
Okay. Very good. You do exactly that.
I will wake up on a hard floor like, what the hell?
Yeah, so information that you've currently got is, yeah, there was some weird vampire dude who was in an underwater cave being guarded by a kraken that a ship crash accidentally released. And that kind of ruined the fishing for the lizard folk. You went to the fighty school and you found that the goblins had tunneled in but accidentally fallen under the persuasion of an evil spider book. And apparently there's some snake assholes out in the swamp that have that red little fly fucker working for them who are going around stealing the tongues out of people's faces. And apparently...
I didn't make that connection.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Bitey, or Bitey,
That's you.
Basil, could you
Yeah.
put some more bits back in?
Yeah. Do some magic dirt.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good lord.
Also,
Oh,
Basil,
now I'm-
Yes.
give me a D4 roll.
Okay. 1.
You realize that the full moon is about a week away for the quest that you're on for your father, because you've already got the citrulline. Now you just need the one stuff poured into a pitcher
We need to
plant
pour the stuff in
on
the pitcher
midnight,
plant, and yeah.
and then harvest it again in the morning.
How far away is that? Or I guess we're like in that swamp right now.
You
aren't
are
we?
in that swamp.
Was it any particular pitcher plant, or is it just like a pitcher plant that is common to this swamp?
Yes, the second one.
Okay.
A pitcher plant that is found in the swamp, not any particular one, just a pitcher plant.
Okay. We'll have to stay here after we do the stuff with the snake people in the book.
Okay.
Okay. So what's the plan?
When Toenail, wait, when did they all leave?
I don't know. Maybe a handful of days ago.
Okay. Sorry. I can try to track. I'm not great at it. Unless somebody else wants to.
They just went that way.
Well, they may have gone that way and then they get left. I don't know.
Why would someone go left?
Oh.
Sure. I mean, you do you.
Okay.
And yeah, if you want to
following me.
try and track, why don't you give me that survival test?
Yeah. Super good at
I've
these.
got survival if no one else does.
I have survival. Ooh, I rolled pretty well.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
nice.
did. And yeah, you're able to kind of pick up the trail because it is a goblin village that left going in that direction. The swamp at most is maybe a week to get from one side to the other one. If you're not moving at a real fast pace, it's not super huge. But yeah, you're 26. You're doing great. You start traveling. You all set out in the swamp. There's a couple of little flat boats that you could take to kind of get between some of the deeper portions of water. You all set out, and it's maybe a day or so in until setting on a dry patch, a small mound of flat rocks coming out of the water. There is a cabin. Now, Bitey, you've explored the swamps a lot, but you don't remember coming across a cabin. It's an old-looking cabin, kind of ramshackled. No smoke out of the chimney. No sign of lights through the, opaque leaded glass windows.
If there's a voice in my head that suddenly tells me that I need to kill the princess inside the cabin, I'm leaving.
Oh.
Sorry.
Is that how it works?
It's a reference to a game called Slay the Princess.
Oh,
Good game.
okay.
It is.
I played it.
Stupid
Okay.
with knife.
What?
I heard what April
Okay.
said.
That's what counts. So what's the plan?
I'll I'll sneak up to the door and just are there windows on it?
There are, but they're very like those heavily hazed, like the old style
Well,
glass. So you could certainly look through. At best, you'll be able to see shapes, maybe.
Okay. Well, really, I'll first. I'm just gonna sneak up there and listen.
Yeah, absolutely. You sneak up there. Give me your sneaky test, and then give me your perception test. Okay, 19
That's
on your
my
sneak.
sneaky, and then perception. Oh, so close.
17 on your perception. You put your ear to the door or the wall, maybe. We'll say you move up and it's a wall that you put your ear to, like right next to a window. You are confident that you don't hear anything inside.
I just look at the others and I'm like,
As you kind of move around the cabin, you finally see the front door. And it is broken open.
Always a good sign.
Like cracked in half, and it's definitely like moss covered. Like it's been setting here for a while, unattended.
Okay.
I'll shuffle in there to take a quick look around.
Yeah, absolutely. You shuffle in there. Go and give me a perception test.
Alrighty.
Very
23.
good. Very good. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that you see as you step inside. One, it is warm in here. The swamp's warm. In here is warmer. It is also very humid in here. The swamp's humid. This is very humid. As you look around, you can see that it's kind of bare. Like furniture, any furniture is here is either kind of tipped over or broken. With your 23, of course, we haven't moved to your rolled information. Your free information is that you see that there is a body on the floor, chained to the floor at the hands and the ankles. Getting into the free or the rolled information, as you kind of look around, you can see that the wood by the door is, and this is on the inside of the cabin, it's kind of sun bleached. Like the entire wall by the door. And you can see the silhouettes of a couple of humanoid figures. And with more rolled information, you can see that the corpse on the ground, it has been here for quite a while. It is mostly skeleton at this point, with old leathery bits and scraps of flesh kind of still holding it into shape. It is not a human skeleton. It is possibly a Tengu skeleton. So it is like a humanoid bird skeleton chained to the ground. With a touch more of information from your 23, you can see that its face is fucked up, like broken in a strange way, but for more information, we need like a healing test or something like that to figure out what's going on.
Anybody who's good at like reverse ass kicking, could somebody take a look at this
Okay.
right around the face area? Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
as you
just
all,
sniffing around in there.
yeah, you all head in. Bitey, like, yeah, this place, it's mildewy, it's moldy, it's humid, untouched for quite some time. Basil, fuck you with your 30 healing test. As you move up to this corpse
Why
on
I
the
still
ground.
have 3 healing, or I still have 3 hero points because I keep rolling too high.
God damn. A couple of things you notice. It's, at first you think it is a humanoid bird skeleton, but it's not Tengu. It's not like the crow person that you would recognize as Tengu. That's a little odd. You can see that its beak has been broken in, and you can see in the bone and on the beak there are like cut marks all around its mouth area, like in the bone, like cut marks. As you kind of take this in, you can see 2 more things with your fucking 30. Goddamn. First thing, lying next to the corpse is a very old, rusty-looking knife. And the next thing you can see is that underneath the body, where the body's like chained, like spread eagle on the ground by the wrists and the ankles, there is a symbol carved right underneath like the head of this body. And Basil, I'll just let you describe what that is.
Hmm. Yeah, it looks like the Ouroboros thing, where it's the snake eating itself.
No. Could you move the head of it so I could the fella there so I could get a better look at it?
And he'll like unhappily poke
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And as
To
you
the
do,
side.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
it is very much a very crude, kind of simplistic Ouroboros carving right underneath where like the head's at. Oh, and another thing, Joe, with your stupid high roll. You give that this corpse has been dead. Maybe like this creature has been dead here for like maybe like 10 to 12 months, like coming up on a year.
Wow. Okay.
Can I maybe try to
Um,
piece together some of the things that we discovered here to see what may or may not have happened?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do, I want like the equivalent of like an investigation roll.
There's an occult roll. Or an occult skill.
Yeah, I think I would take a cult. Yeah, Jake, if you want to give me an occult test.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you say there were silhouettes in here?
On the wall by the door.
I'll check those out.
Yeah. So, Bitey, you said you want to check that out. Give me a perception check. So, Jake, very, I mean, we're all thinking the basic thing. Some kind of sacrifice. Looking at the shape of the room, it looks like some kind of battle. Looking at the bleached wood and the silhouettes, and Bitey, those are Longshank-sized silhouettes. It looks like someone broke in the door, came to attack the occupant here, and there was some kind of magical fight, which is responsible for that silhouette on the wall. Probably this dead fellow in front of you released some kind of very high-intensity spell. But it looks like in the fight, this person lost, was chained to the ground, to the wood floor, and then had their face hole cut up real bad.
Whitey's gonna stomp on the floor, like all over this cabin.
Yeah, I'll let you carry over that 22. It is hollow. There's some hollow parts.
Floor it's not all solid under here. Should I go through the wood?
Oh, yeah, if you
Sure.
could eat the floor, that'd be great.
All right, I eat the floor. Find a nice hollow spot and start taking some bites out.
Yeah, you do, because you're Bitey, so a few minutes later, Bitey, you rip open a chunk of wooden floor with your teeth, large enough that you can kind of peer in. And you look in and you realize you're looking at... Oh, hang on a second. I forgot I fucking had this. I don't have the... Give me a second. You guys don't have tokens in there yet. I don't have the corpse and everything broken up, but this is a representation of what you're all seeing. Let me get some of your tokens out there.
Okay.
And yeah, you can see that the corpse is like, oh, I'm trying, like there, and the silhouettes, because the door is right behind Afa, and the silhouettes are like around this portion of the door. And Bitey, you start chewing your hole kind of up here, and you poke your head and you realize you're looking down in a cellar. Now, as you finally get that chunk and you kind of push your face, there's just this heat, this intense, dry heat.
It's like Arizona down here.
It's like Arizona down there.
I'm looking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll drop down there.
A wiggly knife. Yeah, you eventually make it large enough, and you realize that you're in a cellar, a small like root cellar, but it is just ungodly hot. Like the cellar was like carved into the rock of this little rock island. You can see stairs going up to a hatch. Why don't you each give me a perception test, and then let me know how you're kind of searching the area. Aoife, I haven't heard from you in a bit. What are you doing?
Disassociating.
Okay.
That's fair.
Is the fire lit, or is that just a pretty?
It's just the pretty map.
Oh, okay.
There's no fire in here. This cabin seems like it's been unoccupied. Maybe going on a year.
Fair. I'd like to rifle through the various shelves and just kind of see if I can get a hint of what might be.
Yeah, absolutely. So first off, a lot of these shelves and things are like broken. Like there was a fucking fight in here. But go ahead and give me that perception test. Um, 16's okay. You'll get some information. If that was higher, though, I could give you more information.
Because, of course, not everyone can roll as well as Joe.
That's, yeah.
I will go ahead and hero point that.
Sure. About 20. Perfect. I'll take it.
20.
Yeah. So you start rifling through, and it looks like most things have been fucking stolen, but underneath, like, maybe some of the larger pieces, like tipped over furniture or something, you find some old scraps of paper here and there, maybe like a part of a journal, and you're able to put together that there was some kind of magical user that lived here, doing research on all the different ways that someone could improve their might, their power, their magical connection. And you don't get any hard details on anything until eventually you find like the front page of a journal, and it's titled like, let me make sure I give you the right name here. Oh my gosh, where the fuck did I put that? I hope it's not that one, god damn it.
Come on, Chuck, it's your homebrew thing. You can just call it whatever you want on the fly. And
I can, but the fact is I came up with the fucking name. And the journal is labeled like straight up like old Anne Frank journal style. Property of Strig Batilla.
Strig Batilla?
First name Strig, S-T-R-I-G. Last name Patilla, P-T-I-L-A. And the journal is titled My Studies of Otherworldly Pacts, P-A-C-T-S.
Always good.
Could I potentially do a society or arcana check to see if I've ever heard of this person?
I would accept either in these instances.
Okay. I'm gonna try a society first. A non-natural 20.
Dirty 20 I'll take. That's good. Strig Batilla strikes you as a name you recognize in your bardic studies. A great wizard. Disappeared ages ago. But he was known... One, he's a very rare ancestry. Known as a birdson. Distant relatives of Tengu, because Tengu is the prevalent. And really, it's just Chuck's way of forgetting that Pathfinder doesn't have Aarakocra. Aarakocra? The multi-fancy...
Well, there's
Tengu.
something for that, but...
Yeah. So I decided his ancestry is birdson. Like person and bird combined together. And you see Strig Patilla comes to your mind. You've studied him slightly, And yeah, his studies were very much focused on magical ways that people can increase their potency and connection with the magical energies of the world. And yes, that is a cockapoo,
Okay.
because I think they're fucking amazing. Flightless New Zealand parrots that are adorable and just huge fucking assholes.
I like that only the head is
Yeah.
bird-like,
Yeah.
like Hotline Miami style.
Yeah. Listen, I was trying to figure out because I knew what I wanted. Like, how can I get this image? And
I
like,
would have gone with the Poo Teki Teki.
listen, everyone loves the Poo Teki Teki.
Oh, wow.
I voted for the Poo Teki Teki.
I did too.
The fuck is a Poo Teki Teki?
It is the national bird of New Zealand. Or New Zealand bird of the century. I forget what it
Yeah,
was.
bird of the century.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But cockapoo is my favorite, personally.
That's fair.
Just like they're like,
And-
yeah,
and-
you gotta
and-
watch yourselves, because at night cockapoos will come up and like rip your fucking door handles off and like pull all the like stripping off your cars, and they hump photographers and yeah.
And by the way, Chuck, there is a way to do that type of thing in Pathfinder. You just go with the beastkin heritage, and then it opens up the doors. Or now you can just do the awakened animal
We could. Or Birdson.
or birdson.
Bert, enjoy your dinner. We'll catch you later, man. Huge, big, like I said, maybe you remember reading about him. He was real big like a few centuries ago. And very much, like I said, about, he was like, how you can use, are you talking?
No, I'm muttering under my breath because my leg cramped up real fucking bad.
Oh. Drink more Gatorade. It's got the electrolytes that plants crave.
I am not a plant. However,
been
I'm a
said.
very hydrated person because you can't see
Oh, okay.
my giant half-gallon water bottle that I drink 2 of a day.
Holy shit sticks. It's been a few weeks since I drank water.
Then just
That's
rookie
maybe
numbers
not
equal.
great.
I know. Listen, you don't need water if you've got Diet Mountain Dew and whiskey.
I mean, I did have a Diet Mountain Dew earlier today,
See?
so.
But yeah, real big, fanciful wizard. And this corpse on the ground does kind of match up.
So he's been dead for like a year. I'm assuming this guy was like kidnapped and maybe potentially forced to study against his will based off of the weird not
is-
Ouroboros on his face.
And then he turned people into nuke shadows on the wall.
He did.
And you said his journal was destroyed, correct?
His everything in this shack is pretty hardcore destroyed.
Okay.
You can see like maybe some of the outlines where furniture used to stand up against the wall, like lots of shelves, a bed. Everything's been broken down, and the scraps of journals that you found, a little bit of information you found, was like stuff that like fell under other things. Like if it was available, easily viewed, it is gone. So,
I'm
yeah. Okay. Akoro and Bitey, you drop down into the cellar. It is fucking hot and dry down here. Easily clearing 100 degrees. You both gave me perception checks.
Yep.
John, yours was higher.
23. Yeah.
And Jake, yours was a 16. So I'm going to give this to John because he did roll higher. John, as you're kind of feeling around, looking through this place, trying to find anything, old dried out fucking potatoes, fucking dehydrated carrots, but you
I'm eating
find,
them.
what's that?
I'm eating them.
Yeah, that's fair. Crunchy.
I mean, it goes good with the wood and the mold and the mildew and the moss.
You do find one of
Cabin salad.
these
Cabin salad.
walls in this cellar, and it looks like there's just some random cracks because like the cellar is like carved into this huge fucking like boulder of this island's foundation, and you just kind of mindlessly like just kind of poke at it and it wiggles, and you realize like maybe it's like a little hidden cavity or hidey hole or something like that, and you kind of grab and you pull it out, and yeah, there's a fucking little cubby hole, and this chunk of rock was hiding it. It blended in fairly well, but as you look inside, you can see that there is a real funky looking scroll tube in there, glowing, putting off a shitload of heat with little like motes of fire like erupting out around it every now and then.
Hey, Akuro, you know stuff about fire, right? Can you touch
yes,
things
absolutely.
that are hot? And I just point in the hole.
You got a metal stick? Wait a minute. There's a fireplace upstairs. Ava, is there a metal stick up there near the fireplace?
Ava, you would see by the fireplace, there's one of those little like stands with the tools. Like there's a fire poker, some tongs, a little shovel.
Like the thing to poke the fire with, or like...
I'd like to grab a log or something.
Like the tongs.
There's tongs. I'll grab the tongs and head down there.
Okay, yeah, you grab the tongs and you hop down. You see this cubby hole. Small cubby hole. Not big, with this fucking scroll tube inside. Hot as shit. Little motes of fire kind of erupt and then blink out of existence.
A little too crowded down here, but I will hand the tongs off to Akuro.
Then I will get the scroll out of there.
Yeah, you grab the scroll tube, you pull it out, and like there's heat. This thing, if you would have touched it barehanded, you definitely think you would have injured yourself on it. But you've got it, and there are either you can climb back up through the hole Bitey made, or there are the stairs going up to the hatch, like a regular cellar door.
What's it say?
Do not read or you will be burned.
There are etchings on the tube. Let me see. Let me take a look. I'm on the wrong tool. You have an unallocated language, Jake.
I do?
Yeah, looking at your character sheet, you must have picked up a new one when you leveled up last.
Ah, that makes sense.
So right now you speak Common and Tengu.
Edit.
If you were to give me a lore test, I might be able to give you a hint on what this language is. And if you wanted to fill in that unallocated spot with that language, it would be cheesing it a little bit, but I'd allow it.
Well, I do like cheese. What do I roll again?
It's going to be your choice, a cult or society.
Occult. I'm going to hero point that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
How do we know if we're missing a language?
I just
I'm
opened
going
up
to hero point that.
Jake's character sheet, and on that front tab, there was a little just a box that said unallocated in his language section.
I'm going to hero point that too. Shit.
Jake, you're not sure.
Yeah.
It is an evil, funky-looking language.
This is one evil, funky-looking language here.
Can I guidance him?
Sure. What does guidance do for him?
+1.
Give him +1.
So the problem is Jake's last roll was an 18, and a +1 wouldn't do it. His roll before that was a 19, and a +1 would do it.
Mm-hmm.
So we've missed the boat slightly.
Yeah.
Can I burn a hero point to have retcon guidance, Tim?
Yes. Also,
Okay.
Aoife, you are missing a language as well.
Whoop.
Yeah,
Okay.
message from Tyler.
So you spend a hero point. We retcon it. That 19 becomes a 20. And let me... I know what
Also, it's
I
11,
want.
so we get a hero point.
It is 11. You get a hero point. John, what's the new Pathfinder equivalent to Infernal?
The
Shadow Tongue?
No, it's not Shadow Tongue. I have to actually see the list. Hang on. One moment.
Why is Russian an
Diabolic.
option?
Because it is.
Actually, the reason that Russian is an option is because part of the Galarian setting actually does connect through to Russia in World War One, because that's where Baba Yaga came from.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. I think it's going to be Aklo.
Is it Aklo or
Is what I-
Diabolic?
Diabolic would probably be... Yeah, that'd probably be the same as Infernal. Yeah, Diabolic.
It's in Diabolic, Jake.
No, okay. In that case, I will update my actor with Diabolic.
Okay, you're Diabolic. And it's a word. It's a single word that it reads on there. And I want to put it in the chat. The Bistophilus.
I will. I'll head to the stairs and I will take this scroll outside before I say that word.
Absolutely. You take the scroll outside and you speak the word
Then I will
Fistophilus.
say Fistophilus.
And immediately the scroll hops out of the tongues. The tube pops open. The paper darts out of it, unravels. And before you know it, there is a woman standing there in front of you. Give me a second here.
Jack, did you see we get a message in the Discord?
No. Tyler was taking a nap. That sleepy guy. You want to let him know if he wants to jump in, he can. Oh my gosh, Jake, where the fuck did I put this note?
I
There
don't
it
know.
is.
Oh, it's right there.
I got it. Thanks. I appreciate the help.
Yeah.
Oh, I realized an error that I did on it. Yes, you see a woman appear. Well,
Say, you wouldn't be the kind of entity with which I could make an evil pact, would you?
evil? No. I don't appreciate your implication that I'm evil.
Just kind of hot.
Do any of us see this, or is this?
If you look outside, you do. So,
Hmm.
you've
I
brought
don't
me
like
here.
her. She's got lots of words.
What can I do for
written
you?
Things.
Oh, look at that burn on your chest. That's quite lovely.
I'm very terrified at this point in time.
Oh, you don't need to be afraid. It's fine. You brought me here. You seem to not know what you want to say, so I'll put it out there. Ever since that other silly little birdson put me in a tube, and you freed me, so I'll tell you what, I'm not going to kill you.
Oh, okay.
Instead, I'd like to offer you a trade.
Neat.
You do a favor for me, and I'll give you power.
as much as I would love to take you up on that, we are on kind of a time schedule here. What kind of a favor would it be, by any chance? An easy one?
Well, technically, there's 2 favors. One of them, if we take this, if we agree to this, would be mandatory. The other ones are completely optional.
Oh, all right.
But I may have been trapped in a tube, but I've been paying attention to the goings-ons. And there's a cult not far from here. I need you to go kill their leader.
Oh, Susan? Oh, no problem.
No, not the goblin.
Oh.
I mean, you can kill the goblin. I do not care. No,
Is that the optional one?
No, she's not even on the register for this.
No, okay.
Oh my gosh, I wrote things down.
There was your first mistake.
Yeah. This cult worships Garon. And Garon is getting a little big in his britches downstairs, and if you take this cult out, it'll do me good once I get back home.
Mm-hmm. And the optional...
Oh,
the
yes.
optional one?
Yes, that's absolutely, yes, the optional one. I need you to go. There's a logging camp. It's quite large, not far from here.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to burn it down to the ground and throw as many people there as you can into the flames.
I feel like right after they say that, Basil's gonna poke his head through the window. They're like, "Who's your friend?"
Do you have a name you'd prefer to be known by?
You can call me Katrina.
As Katrina, she is a demon, I think.
No, that is disgusting. How dare you?
The devil, I think.
That's better.
Yes. Well,
listen.
I might have to pass on the optional one. My fire abilities are limited, and
Oh, I can help with that.
Right, but I assume that would be.
Look this over and let me know what you think of the terms.
It's taking one mandatory task, an optional task for complete. Boon of fire. Ooh, fire. For completing the optional task, this is an additional boon of flame. Flame and fire. Okay,
listen,
mandatory task.
I am nothing if not attentive to the people that I speak with. I see what you want.
Additional minor boons, the signers of this contract will receive continuing tasks that can be completed at will. Completion of these tasks will grant minor boons. Failure to complete the mandatory task will result in the signer choice between surrendered flesh or surrendered soul. No offense, but we might just kill that person anyway, but not sign the contract.
Why?
The whole
I mean, couldn't you then get two for the price of one? I think that's how the Longshanks put it.
Do we have to kill them? What if we just ask them to stop?
So if I sign here, that will ensure my future powers. Yes.
As long as you kill the leader of the cult.
Okay, and the continued servitude, is that
completely optional?
How oh, purely optional. Okay.
When I have something I could use some help with, I will gently alert you to it, and then you could take action on it or not.
Okay. Yeah.
No repercussions.
What if we make them not the leader of the cult anymore? Does that count as killing them?
No, killing them means making them be dead. Not through natural
But what if we
causes.
just get them to quit?
You precious little idiot.
Basil has killed things before. He'll figure it out.
What if we get the leader to forsake Garen's name and basically curse it?
No, I want him dead.
Hey, was the leader part of what with the thing and the thing? And you?
What? No.
Oh.
Listen. Strig put me in that
Just...
tube a while ago. Strig was here minding his own business, and then those assholes just came and killed him.
Are you getting vengeance for Strig?
No.
Oh.
Like I said, this cult's it's moving in ways that are causing ripples downstairs. Joe, turn your lights on.
He vanished entirely.
You're muted.
Exposure on my camera's fucking up. I don't know why it's so bright right now.
Oh, okay. Listen, it's easy.
Those gamer hex panels.
Yeah. You're heading that direction anyway. Just put your name on the paper. Anyone else want to put their name on the paper?
Oh, well.
It's nothing personal. I don't like writing.
Fair enough. Okay. Afa signs. Okuro signs.
I'll tell you what. We're buddies, right, Afa?
Define?
You eat fish, I eat bugs. We fight side by side.
Where are you going with this? I don't care.
My point is, if you get the boon, you will use the boon effectively to my benefit as well as your own, because we're buddies. Which means I don't have to sign it, and in case we fail, it's your soul on the line.
I feel like this is a little coercive coming from a bird that I've been considering how to roast.
Listen, Okuro, I appreciate you trying to weasel on this. But if you don't sign it, I'm not giving you any boons. And you'll want
Now, what if I was to
boons.
say Fistophilus again?
And she zips right back into the tube.
I think I'm just going to put this right back where we found it.
You did that by saying Fistophilus?
And she pops out of the tube.
Damn it.
Basil, friend, this tube, it hurts me when I go inside of it. Would you,
that's no good.
Would you do me a favor and come over here and drop a big rock on it?
Okay. I'm going to cast Timber.
Zips right back into the tube.
Buddy runs over, grabs the tube, and starts shoving it in his mouth.
I cast
Bitey.
Timber on it.
Okay, we're going to do an initiative between Basil and Bitey.
I'm sure he's going to take it on the initiative.
Hang on, let me get you guys in the tracker.
I get in on this?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go for this shit, yeah. I'm just adding everyone. Give me a second.
I didn't mean to do it that way.
It's
Just
fine.
making
You
sure
already, yours is in there. So yeah.
You can just roll for me,
Okay.
Jack. It's fine. There we go.
Yeah, Basil, you win.
Yep.
Yeah, when they're telling me that the thing hurts them and that they would like me to break it, I cast Timber to smash the...
Okay. Now, as you cast Timber and your log is falling on it, Bitey does get out the word Fistophilus. And she zips back in.
Timber's only one... it's 2 actions, so I could use my third action to say it again.
Okay.
But it is going to go off before you can say it again. That's the thing.
But if you're in there...
Why don't you give me a reflex save, Joe?
Okay.
Because the log will take a moment to do the fall.
Yeah.
$21. God damn, Joe. How are your stats so good? You get out Fistophilus as the log crushes the tube.
Well done, Bitey or Basil.
Thanks.
You released a devil into the world.
They said it was hurting them.
Yeah.
And they asked really nicely.
Fun. Uh-huh.
Basil, you have helped me out so much, and I would like to give you a reward for it.
I like rewards.
Yeah, you won't like this one, Basil.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. As she just pokes you, just on one of your leaves, your HP permanently increases by 5.
Sweet.
And you get little red stripes through your basil leaves.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
How do I change my...
I don't know how you can permanently change your HP in this.
I don't know either. That's all like pre-calculated stuff.
Maybe just constantly have a temp HP pool of 5.
Oh, you would probably click modifiers, and then it looks like you can add another one.
Yeah, if you click on modifiers above max HP, you just do +5.
Infernal.
Yeah.
Diabolic.
What did they say their name was?
Kristen. No? Did I say Kristen?
Katrina.
Katrina,
Like
that's it. I knew it was a K name. Katrina.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Akuro, that was a dick move.
Yeah, but devils are kind of, well, I mean...
Ava, were you still signing this?
No.
She's pretty. I'll sign it.
Ava signs it.
You know who the dark evil person is that was in our friend?
Oh. Yes.
The Shadow Man?
Yes, I know the Shadow Man.
Is he still here and dangerous?
Very much so.
Can you help with that?
I would love to.
Sign this contract.
Give me a little bit of time. I'll pop back in a few days.
Okay.
And we'll have a little contract that you'll sign, and I will give you a solution to take care of that Shadow Man and get him out of that little boy and somewhere where he can never bother you again.
If I cast light at night, does that help?
Yes, it does.
Actually, don't answer that. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, it does. So, Basil, I'll see you. Afa, thank you, my dear. We'll be seeing each other more often. Bitey, Akuro, it's your chance to sign.
I don't believe in legal institutions, so why would I sign anything?
That's fair. That is absolutely fair. Bitey, you want more firepower. Not Bitey. Akuro, you want more firepower.
Why are my leaves red?
Oh, it's part of my gift. I wanted to touch you up a little bit, make you even prettier than you already were.
I kind of like it.
And
I
it's
like spicy.
not like all red. It's just like some of the veins in the leaves are red now.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I was picturing.
Yeah.
It's variegated.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say no for now.
Okay. Well, when you change your mind, just let Afa know. And I'll come along.
Okie dokie.
Now, if you would excuse me, I have not had a good slice of pie in a long while.
You want a mango?
I would love a mango.
I make a mango.
Bitey, you are... Not Bitey. God damn it, I'm getting my names all fucked up tonight.
No.
Basil.
Everybody's bitey today.
Basil, you are such a sweetheart. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Would you like some help with the task that your father gave you?
Oh, yeah. We need to find a pitcher plant because he's going to kill a whole bunch of people. And I don't want him to do that. I just want to ask him really nicely.
You
sounds
do realize
a
she
little
wanted us to kill those same people, right?
Yeah, but I didn't say I was going to do that.
I'll tell you what. At night, while you're here in the swamp, I'll do a little spell just for you to make lightning bugs fly around the pitcher plant so you can find them easily.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Are you friends with bugs and plants and stuff too?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just do good magic.
She's such a sweet lady.
He's the devil. Just putting that out there.
It's fine. Listen.
Are you evil?
What kind of question is that to ask a lady such as myself?
Yes or no?
Basil. I thought we were friends.
We are. I'm just checking.
Things are never so
Oh
black
yeah,
and white.
well,
all right?
real friends don't hide their names from each other.
Akuro, you can go fuck yourself anytime now.
You know, I'm appreciating my command of fire as it stands, and I'm also appreciating my command of the thorn in your side.
Basil, I am just a simple person who believes in law and order and holding up your ends of deals and bargains.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good. I like that too.
But holding up deals and bargains is also the cornerstone of civilization, the sort of which chops down entire forests.
I don't like that.
I'll tell you what. If you want to help protect the forest to keep it from getting chopped down anymore, you just finish that job for your father.
Okay.
Very well. And with that, I will see you all later. As she backflips out.
Bye, Miss Katrina.
Well, at least I'm not under threat of eternal damnation.
Mm-hmm.
Go me.
Yeah.
That makes two of us.
Some of us are okay with that.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
you
red.
would be.
You are.
You could change your name to Cayenne now.
I can hardly imagine that any of this will have any kind of significant repercussions.
None.
Remind me to do more research on devilry at a future point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said she's a nice one.
She's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's what they all say.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she didn't
They're
say
a
she
lot
was
nicer
lying.
than others. Yeah.
Anyway, what do you all do next?
Well, then I guess we got a cult member to kill.
Okay. Bitey, we're going to continue your survival roll. And
Okay.
eventually, your trek through the swamp. It's this one. Look at that. I even photoshopped us a picture. Eventually, you see it rise up in the distance. This massive three-headed tower made of what looks like old bronze.
I'm not gonna lie, Chuck. When I saw it, it also made me think of Snake Mountain from He-Man.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. The big like swingy arm.
Snake Mountain is cool.
I'll tell you what, guys. I got some really terrible news.
Mm-hmm.
With what's that?
That's all you have prepared for tonight?
Yeah, because I was expecting. God damn it! Hello, lollygaggers. It's great to see you. Thanks for showing up. This is
The way it goes
amazing.
sometimes.
That's the way it goes. Hey, we're glad you came here, but I was just giving the party the bad news because we're 2 people short. And with those extra 2 people, it would have really dragged out the encounters. And it
Especially the bargaining session.
Especially the bargaining session. They made a deal with the devil, and everything's fine.
Yep.
Well,
She was very friendly.
Friendly.
Two of them made deals with the devil.
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
I just kind of pissed it off a bit.
Yeah, Aoife made a legit deal with a devil. Jake pissed off the devil. Bitey did not interact with the devil in any significant way. And Basil made friends with the devil.
I did.
Jeff says I should randomly attack you, Basil. I'm just saying.
I'll sign your deal. I won't sign your deal. Would you like a mango?
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm really out
great.
of material for tonight. Because the one other backup encounter I had for the swamp is geared for 6 people. And I don't want to kill you all when I just got you all committed to making a deal with the devil.
Fine.
Oh, also people coming in. Oh no. God bless
We
it.
wait 1 week and do the pitcher plant thing.
Yeah. There it is. There it is. I didn't mean to make it go over all of us, but I just didn't have it on this overlay. Go check out Teenage Odyssey on Drive-Thru RPG. It's great, and it's my game, and it's on Drive-Thru RPG. And there we go. Play a disease mutated rat. Very cool. I don't know. Let's get out of here because really, I do want to linger because the lollygaggers are here and that's fantastic. But also, I'm just fucking out of shit to run for you guys. And yeah, that's it. Let's get out of here.
You know what? Bitey would have dug up the crushed scroll case and just eaten it just to be on the safe side.
Yeah. I believe that entirely. Let's have you give me a fortitude save.
How much scalding damage does Bitey take?
It's fine. It's fine. I have Iron Gut heritage now. I can eat pretty much everything, and draw sustenance in some way, unless I roll a natural 1.
Okay.
But you know what? I've got a hero point.
You got a hero point.
Yeah, spend 1. Try that again.
Yeah.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20. Yeah, you take it, you crunch down on these things. They're only really hot, but luckily you tank through it. And because they're only really hot, you're only going to take 2 points of damage as you choke them down. See, and that's the thing. Like John's going to try and eat this scroll tube.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to get to deal so much fire damage to Bitey's esophagus. But Bitey, you tanked it. You did good.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we're fucking off now. So thanks everyone for showing up. Anyone got anything they want to throw out there?
The Discord. As always, we always come to the Discord and the YouTube channel where we have stuff that some of it you can only watch there. Like the Pathfinder, the other Pathfinder 2nd edition game that we're doing. Outlaws of Alkenstar. We should be recording hopefully another session this Sunday.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
What are some other things that I got? I don't remember. Oh, I posted it in Teenage Odyssey. Check the YouTube, check the Discord. I'm glad you mentioned Discord because it gave me memories of things. Tomorrow, Saturday, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Central, I'll be over on the Random Worlds Discord. I put the link in the chat. Go join that Discord. Come hang out with me tomorrow while I do a Q&A. It's all chat-based. They're going to be asking me questions about Teenage Odyssey, and I will possibly be answering those questions. And then, yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday for Night Below, and we'll be back on Friday for more Teenage Odyssey. Not Teenage Odyssey, it's because it's on the screen. For more of this, Pathfinder 2nd edition. The name of the campaign's The Vampire of Time and Memory, but the longer it sets with me, the more I don't like it. So I'm probably going to change it again. Yeah, I don't fucking know. That's all I got. Anyone else?
It's going to end up being just 5 question marks.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds very right. Anyway. Fucking dip, potato chip people. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.